Hello my friends, John LaRufa here, trying to do something new this time. So I'm going to try to build a tabletop cover for my game table for about $100. And what I've done is I bought 3 pieces of 1 by 24 by 4 glued pine over here. And I'm going to take some other board and I'm going to stand it up, basically bringing it up 6 inches. And then I'm going to measure and cut those boards, drill them in, and find a budget way to basically put a tabletop on top of my other table. Now, why am I doing this? Because I'm sick and tired of my cats knocking my pieces off. And I love my cats, but they knock my pieces off and they go hide them on me. And I've spent too much money on my games for that to continue. So anyway, I've never done this before. Let's see how it goes and how it turns out. So first, I'm going to go and show you the boards I bought and what I'm going to plan to do with them. So I bought these 10-foot sections here, and then I bought some 1.25-inch screws. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the thinner sections to kind of hold things down, kind of making a square frame around it. And I'm going to use the thicker sections, which are 1 by 6s, as my support. So I'm going to take some time now to measure these out, and then cut them, and then set them up and see how it looks. Once I have it all set up and aligned, screw it down. Then I'm going to screw these to the side and kind of provide the buffer to hold things in place. Now these are 3 boards here, so each of these should be able to be removed pretty easily because I have some wiggle room. I've got some overage on the top, and I'll be able to take all 3 of them off, and it'll make it easy to play. I may even put some felt or something on here so I can set them on the ground and they won't scratch anything. We'll see. All right, let's see how we do with the cuts. So now the goal is for me to make a lip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that larger board like this. I'm going to put the smaller board under it. So that way this lip will be on the outside of the table, keeping the inner part from moving back and forth. So it stays nice and flush there. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble all these, screw them down, and basically see, hopefully it all works. Another thing is I kind of cut these boards short because I'm not really good at fine work by any means. So that way I have some place, so it's not like I'll put it all together and say, oh no, it's not going to work. Once I have these together, then what I'm hoping to do is basically balance the individual boards on these in its final position and then screw them in and affix them that way. So we're going to give that a try. Yep, so after dropping it on my foot, I got some family members to help me kind of arrange it, hold it, and screw down at least some stabilizing screws. So now I'm just going to finish screwing these in here, try to make sure we're in good shape. Also had to put a little more reinforcement in here so that my cats can't climb through some of those bigger holes, and that should help it out. I think that's really the only one that needs it. And then we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's pretty simple. This took me, I don't know, about 2 hours total. including going to the store and getting the stuff. It was under $100. This is all just time. And you know, if you wanted to do something like this, it's fairly easy. I had just the drill and the skill saw. And as you can tell, I'm no master carpenter by any means. So if I can do it, you probably can do it. So hopefully that'll help you. Anyway, let's finish this up. Okay, and there you go. See how heavy they are. Not bad at all, really. So that's what you're looking at. Just looking at a shell like this. You'll put it on, kind of hook it in place, line it up, make sure it's flush. And I'll tell you what, the bonus about being a little bit bigger, did it flush? Hold on. The bonus about being a little bigger than your table, did I get it? Oh, come on. There we go. I'm gonna like, don't tell me I'm off. Okay, good. The bonus about being a little bigger than your table like this is that you don't have to worry about the fine work. Because even though this might be shifted just a smidge, it's okay. You don't notice it. And since it's not lining up to anything, you can do that. And for me, I'm not good at fine work at all. So this is the kind of project I could do because it's functional. You know, I maybe have to add a little reinforcement on one of those spots just to keep the cats out. But now I can play games like the coin games I have, or My President, or I'm sorry, Mr. President, and not have to worry about the cats coming in and knocking all my stuff over, effectively ruining potentially hours worth of play, or taking the components. So I hope this is helpful. I've really never tried to tackle something like this before. This is a first, and you watched me do it once and done. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Whatever you do in the future, I hope you have a great time, fantastic time, and productive time doing it. Take it easy.